A beautiful beaded bracelet with a flat flower design, based on a peyote strap, which is then embellished with a component built around the pearl bead. This beaded bracelet can make a beautiful wear for summer days. Keep watching to learn how to make this double-layered petal beaded bracelet. And here we have our beautiful bracelet that is made on a strap of peyote stitch, and then we have these flowers build up on top of the strap. We are going to use 11 O's in maybe 3 colors, 1 for the strap, 2 for the petals, then 6mm pearls, and the usual lobster clasp for the clasp. Let's start our odd count peyote with a number of 5 seed beads. And we just do the usual peyote. Seed bead, skip 1, go back up, seed bead, skip 1, go back up 2, because this is the special turn, pick up 1, anchor it, go down, and now continue the peyote stitch. And we continue like this until we get, here we are at the second turn, anchor the bead, go down, and continue. Okay, and we continue like this until we get some length, so we can anchor the pearl and start creating the petals around. Here we have a small strap of peyote, and let's see how we create the flower on top of this. So we move the thread into one of the middle seed bead on the middle row, like this. We pick up a seed bead and create, I think it's called ladder stitch, on top of that seed bead, and we have like this. Now we move thread up to the second seed bead that we have just added. Now we pick up our 6mm pearl and another seed bead, and we anchor this. So this means that we skip the last seed bead, go back through the pearl, and then through the original seed bead from the other side. Now we go back through the pearl and through the seed bead, and we look for a seed bead that would allow the size of the pearl in the same row. So I think for me it's kind of here. So in the middle row we attach it and it looks like this, and we go back through the seed bead and once more, and we have our pearl attached. And now we move the thread up through the anchoring seed bead. Okay. In the next step, I have added 6, I think, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think 6 is enough to go around the pearl. If you use a different size of pearls, you just make sure you have the right type of number. It will be anyway an even number at the end, and this is what we need. Not a specific number, but an even number. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Yeah, looks good. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we connect with the other anchoring bead from the other side. Good. So in this moment we have, we can go around just to fix, to have this thread fixed on place. Okay, and now we have, in this case, a total of 14 beads. We are going to start making up our petals, and we need 2 beads, so we will have a total of 7. So now let's see how we make the petals. For the petals, the first row, we pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 seed beads. The thread comes out of one of the circle seed beads. We go back through it, and then we move the thread forward 2 beads. And this is the first row of our petals. So we repeat again around the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again around the seed bead in the base, and move the thread forward 2 seed beads, and we go around like this. Here we are at our last petal of 10 seed beads, and we move the thread forward to the first seed bead where we had our first petal, and we come out from there. Now we work over the petal. So this means that we pick up from another color 1, 2, 3 seed beads. Then on the petal we skip 1, 2, 3 and go back up through the petal for the seed bead 4 and 5 from the first petal. Here, where we are at the end of on top of bead 5, we pick up one seed bead in the color of the original petal and put in between this 5 and 6, and then we move the thread down 2 beads. And now we pick up 1, 2, 3 on the second color, and we connect it with the seed bead in the base circle, just like this. Okay. Now we move in the base circle the thread through the next 2 seed beads, and we come out the seed bead where the next petal is attached. Let's make the embellishment again on this petal. So pick up 3 seed beads, skip 1, 2, 3 from the petal, go up through the 4th and 5th, just like this. This is supposed to be on top, and we work on this with the tension of the thread. Now we just leave it loose. Then between 5 and 6 we pick up 1 seed bead from the original color and go down next 2 seed beads from the petal. Okay. Then we pick up 3 seed beads in the second color for the petal and go down through the seed bead where the petal started in the base circle, the one around the 6mm pearl. And here we make sure the thread tension is high and make sure that the embellishment falls on top of the petal with this. Now we move the thread through the beads in the base to the next seed bead where the petal is attached, and we repeat the same procedure. Pick up 3 in the next color, 1, 2, 3, go back up the next 2. Okay, let's try like this. 1, 2, 3, go back up next 2. Make the picot for the original petal the first one, go back down 2, and 1, 2, 3. Through the initial seed bead, and then we manipulate and make sure that the tension thread catches the second part of the embellishment up. And we continue like this around the flower. We finish the flower and it will look like this. When you finished your flower component, obviously you continue your peyote strap and then anchor another bead and then embellish with the petals. The only thing is that you must make sure there is enough space when you anchor the next pearl, so the petals don't overlap. When I was making my own, I was, for instance, beading from where my component ended. I was beading on the strap, and after a certain length I was overlapping it like this over the component with petals finished, overlapping it like this, and this point, this end, like here, of the petal of the pearl, it was like this. I made a sign, and this is how I started to anchor my new flower. The design is really pretty, very nice, and if you play with the colors you can get a very beautiful bracelet for yourself or for a gift. The component is very easy to make and fast, and don't forget to subscribe, to leave me a comment, a like, and see you with our next tutorial. Ciao ciao.